Good morning everyone. Once again, this is Doc Del, and this morning, let us have a quick September tour here at Paraiso, and let us try to see the spikes and blooms this month. But before that, for those who are new to this channel, I want you to subscribe and then hit the notification bell so that if I have new videos relating to growing and cultivating orchids, you will be notified. Okay, so we will start here in this section where you could be able to see all my Rhinchostylis. So these are actually native and hybrid Rhinchostylis, and I am hoping that we could be able to see blooms of this Rhinchostylis this year. Since of all these Rhinchostylis, I have only two Rhinchostylis that I already witnessed their bloom. So this is the first Rhinchostylis that already bloomed here at Paraiso, and the second one is this Rhinchostylis. So this Rhinchostylis actually had been purchased from Sir Pedro Canson of Bacolod. Okay, so these are the Rhinchostylis that I have here at Paraiso. Okay, so next we will now proceed to the hybrid Vandas. Okay, so these are actually the strap leaf Vandas, and these are all hybrid. Okay, so if you try to look at this, I have few strap leaf Vandas here at Paraiso, and some of them are now having spike. Okay, so I want you to focus on this. Okay, so this is a one of the Vandas that bearing spike this month. And if you try to look at it, the Vanda is very healthy. Try to see the rooting system, excellent, and then try to focus on the spike. Okay, I hope that this Vanda could be able to manage that all bulbs on the spikes, it will bloom. And I am hoping that this year this will provide me 15 petals, since I already provided them an aggressive feeding tree. Actually, I am counting the months, because after 3 months I will be shifting to aggressive feeding 5, the phase 5 of aggressive feeding. Okay, so this is a brown chuntra. Okay, so this is a brown chuntra. Okay, so let's proceed so that we could be able to witness some of the hybrid Vandas that having spike this month. Okay, so since this is the first month of, or the first week of the month of September. Okay, so this is the second Vanda that having a spike. If you try to look at this, I want you to focus, a healthy one. And okay, so I hope that we could be able to witness the beauty of this Vanda. Okay, so later I will, I am going to see what is the ID of this Vanda. Okay, so the ID of this Vanda is Thailand Star Spot. Okay, so that is the ID of this Vanda. I want you to look at this, a very healthy spike. Okay, so there is also one here. Okay, so this is also one here, and this is actually this already bloomed, and I am also amazed of the flower, because it bears big flowers. Okay, so this is actually this is a second bloomer here at Paraiso. Okay, so let us try to continue, because I see a Vanda having two spikes here. Okay, so that, okay, if you try to look at this, okay, so that is one. And let us try to see the other one on the other side. Okay, so that's it. So this is the Vanda that bears two spikes here at Il Paraiso. Actually, this is already a second timer. Okay, so this actually blooms, well, bloomed last month. So I am happy that after giving them aggressive feeding 3, so they are now starting to provide good blooms here at Il Paraiso. So for the month of September, so I already witnessed 3 Vandas here at Il Paraiso that that is having a spike. Okay, so let us try to go there. Okay, so these are still hybrid bandas. If you try to look at this, okay, the rooting system is excellent. Okay, so this is actually the product of mixing Orgaminde 8 to our aggressive feeding 3. Okay, so I want you to witness the healthy roots of my hybrid bandas here at Il Paraiso. Okay, try to see the rooting system. Okay, so lush and excellent. Okay, try to look at this. Okay, so this is also one of the bandas that started to fade its flowers. Okay, so this has been bloomed last month, August, and then okay, so along with this side, we could be able to witness the Dendrobium that already it already opens the bulb on the spike, on the stem, flower stem, and another spike has been also growing here. Okay, so if you try to look at this, a very healthy Dendrobium. Okay, so let's proceed to this side. Okay, I'm so sorry because we could still be able to witness the rays of the sun that made sometimes we could not be able to capture the physical, the physical of our orchids here. Okay, so I want to witness this. I don't know the exact ID of this Vanda, but I want you to see a very healthy one. Okay, not Vanda but Dendrobium rather. Okay, so along with the cane, there are 2 spikes that grows here, and try to see. It is really amazing. The color is different, and I could be able to say that this is really gorgeous. Okay, and of course try to see the cane of the Dendrobium. It is also healthy. Okay, so let us try to proceed to the next section of this garden here at Il Paraiso, where still we could be able to see some of the hybrid bandas here at Il Paraiso. Okay, so this is the opposite side, and still I have here hybrid bandas. Okay, so let us have a closer look on this portion. So this is the Sachi. Okay, this is Vanda. Okay, I forgot the name. This is Vasco sa Chicha X Vaneta. Okay, try to look at this. A very beautiful flowers. Okay, so try to see the petals on the flower stem. Okay, a very healthy one. And I want you to know that I love compact hybrid vandas. Okay, so that's why if you could be able to see on my previous videos, I have here few of compact strap leaf bandas here at Il Paraiso. And then another one is also having a spike. No, I love this month because I could be able to see lots of spikes here, no, of my orchids, and this made me feel happy every day and excited every morning. Every time I wake up in the morning, I always excited to see if some of the buds there in the garden, they already open, no? Okay, so this is it. And this is actually purchased from Cherry Laureano. I will give you an update when I am going to see the full bloom of this orchid. Okay, so this is a small, no, it seems like this is a Cattleya, but this is the ID of this one. This is Gyrac finch. Okay, so this is a Gyrac finch. Okay, so try to look at this. So this portion I could not be able to see spikes, but there is one here already totally bloomed. Okay, so these are the orchids that we could be able to see along with this side, and this is the Cattleya that I featured, okay, during my last video. Okay, so I want you to see this one, no? Look at this one. I love this so much. Okay, okay, so let's proceed to that section where we could be able to see some flower sheets of my Cattleya here at Il Paraiso. So these are the orchids that we could be able to see along with this side. Actually, some of this has been already featured when I have my video introducing the top 10 special orchid collections here at Il Paraiso. Okay, and I hope that they will be able to bloom. Okay, so but before going to the Cattleya section, so I want you to see another Dendrobium here, no, another Dendrobium na meron siyang spike. Okay, so I think this month of September, August and September is a Dendrobium month, because this is the first time that lots of my Dendrobiums here at Il Paraiso, they are already having spikes. Okay, so try to look at this. These are the group of Dendrobiums here at Il Paraiso. This was the Dendrobiums that I featured when I received this one, since most of them, half of them did not really survive because of the transit, especially now we are on pandemic. Okay, so try to look at this, a very healthy spike. Okay, flower stem, and there are 2, 4, 6. At this point there are 10 bulbs, and I am waiting this to be opened, and another one is there. Okay, so I want you to see this one, and I hope that this group of Dendrobiums here will be able to bear flowers, so that we could be able to witness a group of Dendrobiums that actually flowering Dendrobiums. Okay, so those are the orchids that we could be able to witness along that side. Okay, so I have also here a driftwood, and this is planted with special Dendrobiums. Okay, so try to look at this. These are actually King Dragon Dendrobiums that I placed on a driftwood. If you try to look at this, try to see, no, the roots are starting to crawl along with the body of the driftwood. Okay, so I have also one here. Okay, so these are Vanda Sanderiana that placed in a live tree. Okay, so try to look at this. A very healthy rooting system. This is also an alba. No, this is also an alba that I mounted on a live tree, and I hope that someday, somehow, this could be able to grow well. Okay, so another thing is, okay, I want you to see this one. Okay, no, a very healthy, I think this is a type of no, I forget the group of this orchid. Okay, I think the group of this is, I don't know, no, but however, I want you to see the flower stem. Okay, try to look at this one. Okay, no, a tall type of flower stem. Try to imagine this from that portion, no, from this portion. Okay, and then try to witness how tall is the flower stem. Okay, no, how tall is the flower stem, and of course, okay, aside from the flower stem, there are also secondary flower stem or stems that grows along with the mother flower stem. And I am excited to see and witness the beauty of this orchid. Okay, so for those who are orchid enthusiasts, please try to type on the chat box what is the ID of this orchid, so that I could be able to know, and of course I could be able to put a label on this particular orchid. Actually, I have also here, no, because I have two like that here at El Paraiso. So this is the second one. However, wala pa siyang spike, and of course, but you could be able to see that this is very healthy. Okay, so let us have now the Cattleyas I have here at El Paraiso. Okay, so these are the Cattleya. Actually, this is their second place because I observed that when I place them in a shady portion, I could not be able to witness a flower sheet along with the canes. Okay, so this is one of the Cattleya here that we could be able to see the flower sheet, and I hope that we could be able to witness the beauty of this Cattleya. Another one is this one, no? Okay, so this is I am sorry for this because hindi natuloy yung kanyang flower. And there is also another cane there that bears a flower sheet, and I hope that this is excellent flower sheet so that we could be able to witness. One of these days I will give you an update if this flower sheet will continue and will develop a bulb, and later on it will bloom. Okay, so I have only few Cattleyas here at El Paraiso. Some of them are already mounted on a driftwood, mounted on a live tree, because I think, no, so that the plants could be able to experience their natural habitat. Okay, so those are the Cattleyas that I have here at El Paraiso. So at this point, let us proceed to the Phalaenopsis section and try to witness my golden tree here. Okay, no, it is very beautiful, and if you could be able to see, it is a glowing yellow colors. It is a golden color, and every time that this will be hit by the rays of the sun, it really creates good ambience here in the garden. Okay. Okay, so that's why happy yellow day, because of my golden flower or golden tree. Okay, and another thing is here, no, I have here as well a common banda. So if you try to smell this one, no, there is a what do you call this one, an excellent smell, and during nighttime it will really spread, no, the smell, the okay, even now, no, even at this very moment I could be able to smell the scent of this vanda. But of course I don't know the exact ID of this one. Okay, because even though what I know, this is a common banda, but there is a what do you call this one, no, there is an exact ID of this one. So that's why there my neighbor is asking what is that excellent smell that he could be able to smell during night time. So I think that the good smell or the scent is coming from this banda. Okay, so and then let us try to proceed to my Phalaenopsis section. Okay, so these are the remaining Phalaenopsis that I have here at Il Paraiso. And okay, so I want you to see this one. No, some actually are surviving. So this is one of the not good condition when I received this one, but I want you to see there is already a new kiki that grows along with the with this Phalaenopsis. So those are the mini Phalaenopsis that I have also mounted on a driftwood. Okay, a Phalaenopsis that I put in a pot, that I place in a pot and hang. Okay, so I want you to see this one. So along with that side, no, together with my philodendrons, I still have as well no, excellent Phalaenopsis here, and there was also placed there in a DIY setup. Okay, no, so these are the Phalaenopsis that I have here. Actually, some of this Phalaenopsis has been already sold, so that's why I have only few Phalaenopsis here at Il Paraiso. And okay, so this is the native Phalaenopsis here that I mounted on a driftwood, and when I start mounting them in a driftwood, I could be able to see that they are growing good. No, they are growing good. Try to see the condition of this Phalaenopsis. Though they are native, but I am also excited to witness the bloom of this one, because I know that the flowers of this Phalaenopsis are also beautiful. Okay, so let us try to proceed here, because I want you to witness that I have two Phalaenopsis that having spikes. Okay, I want you to see the spike of this Phalaenopsis. Okay, it is actually placed in a DIY pot, no, an Amazon net pot. Okay, so try to see this one, a very healthy spike. And then, okay, so this is one also of my giant Phalaenopsis here. However, this has been bloomed last year, but I hope that this will also bloom this year. Okay, so try to see, that is also one of the Phalaenopsis that having spike here at Il Paraiso, and I hope that this spike will continue so that I could be able to witness again the beauty of the flowers of my Phalaenopsis here at Il Paraiso. So if you try to look at this, all my Phalaenopsis has been hanged outside. No, they are hanged outside, and these are the Dendrobiums that I purchased from Sir Francis in Davao. Okay, so those are the native Phalaenopsis that I placed in a fern slab. Okay, so I hope that they will thrive there, and they will continue to grow healthy, and so that at soon we could be able to witness the beauty of this Phalaenopsis. May it be a native one or a hybrid one. Okay, so before I have lots of Phalaenopsis, however, some of them has been sold to friends online so that they could be also have their own collection of Phalaenopsis. This is a Phalaenopsis that I mounted on a driftwood. Okay, so I have two here. However, if you try to look at this, a very healthy Phalaenopsis. Okay, this is also mounted on the cocoa husk. Okay, so aside from this one, okay, so I hope that this Phalaenopsis will survive. I think this will survive because if you try to look at this, try to see the, okay, there are already new root tips that started to grow. Another one is also here. Okay, so a healthy one, and I hope that someday this will be able to provide me good blooms. Okay, so these are my philodendrons, and this is not our focus this morning. So let us now proceed to the last section here at Il Paraiso before we end this video. Okay, so if you try to look at it, there are already excellent improvement from the first update that I had when I started to mount my common vandas on the driftwood. Okay, so try to see this one. Okay, so these are the Dendrobiums that mounted in an opposite way. However, this time try to see them all. Okay, so these are also the Mocara, the latest purchase from Sir Francis of Davao, and I want you to witness how they survive on the driftwood. Okay, try to see the roots, healthy, big and strong roots. Okay, and then this is also one of the, okay, the 10+2, and try to see this is Kasim Delight. Try to focus on the roots. Okay, so a very healthy flower of Kasim Delight, and this is a common vanda. Okay, so try also to look at this. They started to thrive. The roots are started to crawl and fix on the driftwood. Okay, so these are also the common cattleyas that I have here at Il Paraiso, and I tried to mount them on a driftwood, and this is a big driftwood. Okay, so try to look at this. I never removed them from the net so that still the roots will not be stressed. Okay, so this is it. This is one. Try to see the height of the Dendrobiums. Okay, and then this is also a Dendrobium that also having a spike. Okay, so I want you to see this one. Excellent. Okay, they are all excellent, and okay, so some also are mounted on the driftwood. Okay, so I am so happy to witness my rosary. Okay, try to see the, okay, I hope that this will not fall on the ground so that we could be able to witness the beauty of the flower of this rosary. Try to look at this. Okay, so thank you so much, aggressive feeding tree, because this is actually the reason why most of my orchids here at Il Paraiso, they are now starting to bloom. Okay, so this is also a common cattleya. This is given by Ma'am Jessie Onabia, my colleague when I was in San Vicente National High School. And then this one, try to see, there are also spikes from Dendrobiums. Okay, no? So that cane is also having 2 spikes and then another spike on that side. And okay, I have another spike also here. This is a common banda. Okay, so try to see their condition. From the very first update, it is really now different. And they are very healthy. And I could sense that my bandas here at Il Paraiso, they are really happy. Okay, so this one. Okay, I want you to see this one. And I love to witness the beauty of my Kagawara. This is Kagawara Cristilo Red. Okay, this has been purchased from Amriza Mercado. And this is bloom after, no? What do you call this one? Bloom after another. Meaning to say, once this bloom will be faded, so another spike will come out. So this is it, no? So I am trying to remove the net so that they could be able to adjust, because this type of bandas, they love to be in a full sun. Okay, so these are also the Mokara that I have here. Some of these are coming from Sir Greenfield. This Bermejo, no, from Davao, Ma'am Geraldine Bravo from Davao. And I want you to see the beauty of this flower. No, I really love lavender. I really love lavender. That's why sometimes I will always thought that Barney is in the house. Okay, so and then, so I have also there, no? Okay, so I have also there, up there is a type of Dendrobium. This, I think this is Dendrobium anosmum. Anosmum, I don't know. Okay, so in our dialect, this is actually sanggumay. So this is my way of applying creativity on in my garden here at Il Paraiso. Okay, so that is actually Ikaimito tree that is being hanged, and then I prefer to place here my native Phalaenopsis. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so this is the Cattleya that I told you that I mounted on a live tree. And try to look at this, the roots are started to adapt on the skin of the tree. Okay, no? Okay, this is also, and I hope that this will provide a flower sheet. Okay, and this is also another Cattleya that has been mounted on a coconut tree. And I want you to see, no, I am happy to see this one, that the roots are started to adapt on the skin of the coconut tree. Okay, so a very healthy orchids or green pets here at Il Paraiso. Okay, so this is also another type of Dendrobium, and this is purchased from Macpol Garden. So when you saw my video on how to treat dehydrated vanda, because these are the dehydrated orchids, rather these are the orchids that I featured on that video. Try to look at this now. Try to look at them now. Okay, so ito yung nagagawa ng Yakult. Okay, no, because sometimes if I don't have Orgamin DA, no, if I don't have that, I usually use a Yakult for me to be able to revive my dehydrated orchids. Okay, so this is also one of the orchids that being featured on that video, and they started to grow. Okay, grow well. Okay, so these are the short update that we have this morning. And before I forget, okay, so I want you also to see this one, because this orchid is also bearing a spike. Okay, I am so happy because no, this has been almost, okay, this has been I think 1 year. when I purchased this from Loose Ornamental. Okay, but this is the first time that this orchid is having now a spike. No, I want you to see this one because I am so happy to see that this orchid is having a spike. Okay, so actually this is mounted on a driftwood where I let my burlmax climb on it. And you know what? I never expect that this burlmax will be look like this way. Okay, so lush and a very healthy burlmax, but I hope that this will not be covered by the burlmax because this orchids is also need a full sun. Okay, so this is it. No, this is the garden. Okay, so these are my hybrid bandas. There are the cattleyas, and then over that part is also my hybrid phalaenopsis, a native phalaenopsis. This side of the garden, it is a combination of hybrid and native orchids, and of course my dendrobiums that I purchased from Ma'am Cherry Laureano. When I purchased this, actually wala talaga siyang dahon, all of them are canes. However, I am so happy to witness them now that they are very healthy and they started to adopt the driftwood where I placed them. And then that part also is a mixed orchids, no, Mucara, Vanda Tireti, common vandas, fire orchids. I have also there, no, I have also there the a very healthy. Okay, this is my Walisi eye. No, this is my Walisi eye. I want you to see this one. Why? Because this is actually placed in a clay pot. No, a clay pot with barks and charcoal, as well as rotten cocoa husk. However, I want you to see a very healthy Walisi eye. Okay, so this is my Walisi eye. Okay, healthy. Oh, I am so happy to let you know that this is a healthy orchids. Okay, so it has been almost a year when I purchased this, and try to look at this. Okay, there are now kikis that started to grow. And then this one also my Singaporean orchids. Okay, this is the only one Singaporean orchids that I have here at Il Paraiso, and she started to climb so that he could also adapt to the environment and could be able to get an enough sunlight for this Singaporean orchids to bear flowers. Okay, another one is this. Okay, I have also here an iridis. Now, this is a local, a native iridis that bears spike. Okay. No, I want you to witness this one, and I will give you an update when this totally blooms. Okay? So, those are the orchids that blooms and spikes. No? Spikes and blooms this September. Okay. So, I hope that you enjoyed this quick September tour here at Il Paraiso. And until our next update on November, if we could still have witness more, we could be able to witness more spikes and blooms here at Il Paraiso. Because if you try to look at this, no, there are a few orchids, or there are lots of orchids here that having spikes. So I hope that we could be able to see all of them on October, no? September, October. Okay, so these are the quick September tour, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, though this video is medyo mahaba-haba siya because we really focus on the orchids that having spikes and blooms at Il Paraiso. So, thank you so much for watching. I would like to say thank you as well to all my subscribers, to all the people who are behind this channel, especially the subscribers, because they are the one who make this channel grow more. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. God bless. Bye bye and stay safe always.